Hey everyone, Delphi Trading here with our weekly market report that we put out for you guys here on YouTube every week, looking at the indexes, forecasting the indexes, and a couple other things. And we will have another big announcement after this video, so please watch it, and also please like, subscribe to the channel. Helps us out, get the word out that we're here to help all kinds of traders out there. Whether you're swing trader, day trader, you're into crypto, we are here to help you guys because these markets right now are extremely difficult to trade, very news driven. Okay, so I'm on TradingView here, starting off something we don't look at that much, and we probably should. This is the 10-year. Okay, rates have gone completely vertical. Okay, not too long ago, this was trading around 3.9%. And now we're up near 4.4% and could be going higher. Okay, it looks like it's breaking out. There is some congestion here, okay, in this area. And now it's 10 years breaking out. I mean, we think this could go to 4.8. Okay, so if this continues higher, it's going to weigh on the markets. Okay, the markets do not like higher rates, especially the small caps. Okay, they're very sensitive to rates. So keep an eye on the 10-year, okay? And I'm going to shift to the SPY right now because I want to show you guys something here on the SPY. Now, there's a lot of lines here, so bear with us. We have our cycle lines here. We have some like mid-cycle lines here too that we and the members trade around. So what I want you to focus on, okay, are these moving average lines. You see these, the gold one, the red, the white, and down here's the green. Okay, the thing you really need to pay attention to right now, these are the daily moving averages. Okay, this green one is the 200-day moving average. And you can see the SPY has closed below it, now going on 3 days. Okay, this is not good. Okay, this is a not good setup here with the SPY and the other indexes under their 200-day moving average. Okay, you get sell programs coming in from the big funds. Algorithms start firing. And we also have this white line here is the 20-day. And that just crossed not too long ago the 100-day moving average. Okay, and you can see what happened when that crossed here. We got huge selling. Okay, so there you can see a great example of that. When these moving averages cross over each other, the sell programs kick in, and that is what you see, okay? So now this is the 50-day. If we see the 50-day cross below the 100-day, which it could happen, very high chance it happens if the indexes stay down here, okay, you're going to get another sell program possibly kicking in there to, again, push the indexes lower. So lots going on here on the charts and the daily moving averages, and also on the weekly. But just be very careful, okay, because there is failure going on here in the indexes, okay? So just wanted to point that out. All right, going to Thinkorswim. We have about 7 minutes to the close, and we are getting some selling now at the end of the day. But what we're seeing now, and I want to go to the weekly chart on the SPY here really quick so you can see as well, okay? This red line here is the 50-week moving average. Okay, we are now under that as well. Okay, so this is not looking good going on in the markets. Okay, you're gonna get bounces, and they could be violent bounces, but don't be fooled. Okay, because if I go back to the daily chart here, okay, the indexes on the daily chart now are also going to push the averages are also going to push the indexes lower. So any bounce you get, even if it's a good bounce, okay, you're going to get a rejection. Okay, we can see it's rejected here, here, here. So again, just be very careful going long on any kind of bounces here in the indexes, okay, because these bounces may not last too long. All right, so last week we put out 2 forecasts. We had a forecast here, a shorter forecast that hit, and then we said, if we break this was a support line. If we break that support line, we're going to go lower and that hit. So two forecasts back to back have hit there on the SPY, and the Q's the same as well. Okay, but what am I seeing now? Well, we have right now a inverted hammer, okay? And this is a big support, folks. This is roughly 649, 650 SPY. Very close here to dumping, but we got news, okay? This is a very news-driven market, so you have to be very careful. The news always trumps the charts. You can have a great position on, it could be working, and then news comes out and it goes against you and you get wiped out. So the market is very, very difficult. I've been trading a very long time, okay? Back in the internet, the real estate crash, the financial crisis, COVID, traded it all. And this is close to the most difficult market to trade. So be very careful, okay? Look at the volume going down. Okay, that's bullish. The stochastic way oversold. And I'm not crazy about that pivot on the CCI, but the CCI is going up. So I'm going to do a short-term forecast up for a bounce here, okay? So that's going to be my forecast. It's not going to be crazy big, okay? But I am going to go back maybe to test today's highs up here on the SPY. Now, if news comes out and we break this support level here on SPY and we especially close under it, then all bets are off, and this forecast will probably not hit. Okay, so again, we can't control the news. We don't have a crystal ball. We can only go off of the charts. And so I'm going for a short-term bounce here on the SPY. Okay, the Qs. And I will have a bonus play coming up here after I do these, okay? The Qs again, we have a inverted hammer here at support. Crucial support here. Around 582, 583, especially 580. Okay, but we do have an inverted hammer and the volume is going down. And you can see inverted hammers on the way down are bullish. Okay, I can kind of see one here, that went up. Here's an inverted hammer, that went up after that. And here's one too, but you know, that kind of went up in a funky way. But anyway, I am going to go up as well here. Short-term bounce, again, on the Qs. And I'm not going crazy high. I'm just going back towards the highs here and that low. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. May or may not be tradable. But again, if we move under this support and especially close, all bets are off on that forecast. Okay, so just be very mindful and watch these supports. Okay, because again, you're going to get stop losses triggered and program selling, and it could get really nasty. Okay, I don't really see, if we go to the weekly chart here again, you can see the Qs are, again, Qs is under the 50-week moving average, that red line. So you can see if this support fails here, I don't see any support really until like 560. Okay, that could be a 20-point drop on the QQQ, okay? So, you know, if it were me trading the bounce and I got stopped out, I may even switch to puts for that drop, okay? So we're at a very crucial point here on the indexes, okay? All right, so let's go back to the daily chart, look at the IWM, and then I'll give the bonus play and then some news we're going to talk about at the end. Okay, IWM here, again, look what's happening, okay? The 20-day moving average is pushing everything down. Look at that wick right off of that. And today, look at that dead stop almost to the penny for the IWM, okay? Indicators below look bullish. So, you know, if I'm looking at the other indexes going higher, then I might say I'm going to go higher on the IWM, but very little right back up to that moving average. And then I think it's going to go right back down, okay? So again, our forecast here hit from last week. If I go back to the Qs, we had our double our forecast. Our forecast hit there. And then I said if we break that support, we would go lower, and then that hit here. So we have back-to-back forecasts hitting here on the charts, and we continue to nail our forecasts on the indexes. Okay. All right, so the bonus play. Going to the GLD. Here we are in the GLD. Okay, so our forecast here on our bonus play, and there's the market just closed. Okay, contingent on a pivot, I'm going higher on the GLD. What is a pivot? Well, we need to have a higher low and a higher high. Okay, it could be tomorrow, it could be the next day, or it might not be at all. This is another support here on the GLD, which has just filled two gaps on this way down. Okay, and we have two big gaps above. Now the GLD gaps a lot, okay, because of how volatile it is. Okay, but look at my CCI, stochastic way over sold, CCI going up actually as the GLD is tanking. And we have a volume drop, all bullish. Okay, so, and we also had option flow on the GLD today, bullish option flow. So full disclosure, we are long on a trade here for our members on the GLD. Okay, so contingent on a pivot higher. I am going higher up on the GLD. Pretty good. I'm going to go to that little resistance level there. I mean, it could go to this resistance level here, but that's still, you know, that's like a $10 move on the GLD. Okay, once we get that pivot. So that's a bonus play here for you guys. So please like, subscribe to the channel. Again, we're doing amazing things here. Okay, so here's the news we're coming out with. Now, we told you guys last week, if you watched here, that we just did a 14-day free trial. Okay, we just launched a 14-day free trial last week. Now, we're doing a huge giveaway. Okay, again, if you're not following us on X, at Delphi_trades, you have to follow us on X. We're putting out amazing stuff there, amazing offers like this one. So this is a huge giveaway alert. Okay, we're giving away a free Solana Seeker phone. Okay, if you're in the crypto, you know what that is. If you're not in the crypto, these are really, really sleek, amazing phones from Solana. Okay, I have one. I have actually a couple. You can stake your crypto. You can get airdrops. I got an airdrop that produced about $600. So we're giving away this Seeker phone, $500 value. But the bigger thing we're giving away is a 1-year subscription to us here at Delphi Trading. Okay, these two together are an $800 value. So yes, you're going to get a free Seeker phone, but you're also getting a 1-year subscription to our service. Okay, which can trump the phone by a lot. Okay, from what we're doing here. So you have to go to our X channel here. You have to follow us on X. Okay, you have to like and retweet the post. Okay, these posts are going out all day long. And you have to join our Discord. Okay, you're joining for free, 14-day free trial. And we're announcing this next week, Tuesday. We're announcing the winner. Okay, so you have to get on here, follow us here on X, go through all of these prompts. Okay, you'll join our Discord. So you'll get 14 days free to even see what we're doing in Discord for free. And maybe, you know, make some money on some trades. So again, this is a huge, huge giveaway we're doing. Please get the word out. Please follow us on X if you're not already. Like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay? Because this is we don't do this all the time. So please get on there and get in on this giveaway. All right. So that's it from us. Again, hope you guys have a great week trading. Be very careful. Markets are very volatile. So be careful trading. Even if you don't want to trade, there's nothing wrong with just sitting on your hands and letting all this stuff, you know, work its way through, and, you know, hopefully we come to a resolution of what's going on out there. Okay. So again, good luck trading, and we'll see you again next week. Take care.